Hello comic fans, here's Earl Grey. Let's talk about ginseng, folks. Why? Because of Craig Thompson's Ginseng Roots, a collected edition put out by Uncivilized, sorry. And in this beautiful box you get all the 12 issues. Well, the whole shebang of his sort of autobiographic memoir about his upbringing in the ginseng fields of Wisconsin. Comes with a sticker here and a little mini comic, but the main reason why you should get this overall are these amazing production qualities. This is what drew me in. Actually, I'm not too much interested in ginseng, basically, because I even thought that ginseng has something to do with ginger, and I like ginger, but ginseng, it's interesting because you learn, one of the many things that you learn when you read Craig Thompson's memoir here is about the importance of ginseng for Asian culture, I mean, and even part of American culture, obviously. They do their burgers with ginseng and teas and medicine and whatnot. The first thing that you will see when you browse the internet about ginseng, it will bring your blood pressure down and your penis up. However, the stuff here is obviously very important for a part in Wisconsin in which Craig Thompson and his family lived, and as far as the parents go, still live. And here we have him and his brother Phil. So it's not only about ginseng, which is far more interesting than you would believe. Here we have the ginseng fields, and ginseng is definitely not the easiest crop to nourish and cultivate. But he goes in every detail here about ginseng farming and so on. But it's, of course, a lot about the family dynamics. In a way, it's the continuation of Blankets. So we learn more about the pretty stubborn religious parents, stubborn in terms of their religious belief. Especially the mother is a real true believer, you could say, and it's not so uncomplicated, and it's not a memoir with through pink glasses, because what they had to do, little Craig and his brother Phil and their sister, was child labor. I mean, I guess around 8 or 9 was the age when they, since when they spent their whole summer holidays on the field to get comic books. This was for Craig Thompson surely the saving grace, and sort of paved the road for his future. So he has always a tender eye on the stuff, but actually they had to work amidst pesticides and amongst conditions that you should not work and live as a child. It was just a big part of their childhood, and these pages here are very nice because Phil, his brother, that's not Craig's brother, but his brother drew some pages throughout the run of 12 issues as well. and he tells this whole stuff from a different perspective. And it's very interesting, since this was a real year-long project of Craig Thompson that he did together along with his brother. So they did interviews and so on, and so the dynamics between the two brothers are one of the interesting side notes of the whole stuff. This is their sister, and everything about the production of these books is just beautiful, and the page layouts and all you learn about subject that you actually I could some weeks ago I could not be less interested in some subject than in ginseng, obviously, but now I think it's a very interesting door to look at American history and Asian history and the Vietnam War. There's a whole issue that explores the connections between America and Laos and the Hmong folks that work on the fields in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful use of duotone, by the way, here. The red that he used for as a second color, so to speak. And even the staples are red, which is an incredible detail. It's just a tiny detail, but I think this shows just how much he cares and Uncivilized cared for the production of the stuff here. As I flip through these pages here, you can clearly see that Craig Thompson just didn't stop telling us only a family memoir, but it's cultural history that starts with the ginseng root. By the way, what a clever title, ginseng roots, to explore your own roots, and of course ginseng itself is a root. And so he explores the roots, the mythological roots of ginseng. There's wild ginseng and cultivated ginseng, and whole generations that built their lives around this root here. And so it is important, and it is interesting, and it is gorgeous. I mean, look at these pages. Printed on excellent paper in an excellent quality, and what a good choice to put out these as issues, because you have, as we always say, now I have an example where it's not so important to don't have a gutter loss in the middle, but there are lots of double page spreads throughout the series, and then it's very important that you can put out one issue of these and look at the whole art. The bonus matter here, be it a letters page or annotations by Craig or some other stuff, it's always, it adds to the experience of the whole thing, and I can't tell you how good this stuff here is printed, and no ads and cardboard stock cover. I mean, the whole thing here is such a matter of love and care and coming to terms with your own past, and putting out a piece of art. And as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff for history buffs. This is his brother Phil, and one thing that clearly divided both of them is his love for guns that Craig doesn't share at all. And actually, they strike me as pretty different siblings, but there's always this kind of bonding between them and the connection between them and their sister too, and their parents as well. So it really tries to be a honest representation of their family history and about ginseng. And if you want to know more about ginseng, hey, this is the way to go. A beautiful 12-issue set, beautiful covers and all, and not sugarcoating anything, as you can see here. And there's the connection between the Vietnam War and pesticides. And there are some cruel observations to make by Craig Thompson. And here we have the other books. And I didn't regret to purchase this box here at all. So, yeah, what else can I say? Other than thanks for listening and watching. Goodbye.